Hi guys, Andy here again from Mad Lad Designs, continuing the playthrough of Warhammer Quest, the adventure card game. And as you can see, it takes quite a bit of space on the table once it gets going. But we're on to the next round, and we're going to move the first player marker over to the Way Watcher. However, I do have a few corrections. Last video, when I took the Way Watcher's turn, and she explored with Orion's Hunt, I forgot to exhaust one non-nemesis enemy in the shadows. But I'm going to let that slide, so I'm not going to go back and correct that. But always look at the cards and follow them down, like I should have. But I should have done that. That's one thing I should have done. And another is, when you are putting exploration tokens on a location, you do not put more tokens than the number in the bottom right hand corner. I did that. I think I went one or two over. The reason being is that some cards perhaps, or some effect might say remove location tokens. So for example, let's say I had 12 location tokens on Grump Sump, and it was a different, no, let's go back and say, I think I had, did I have 11 tokens on the Lost Dwarven Forge? And let's say I picked a card that says remove 2 location tokens. I'd still have enough to move to another location, and that's not possible. Okay, so you cannot have more, because if a card says remove some location tokens, then you cannot then still have more to be able to move to another location. So I shouldn't have put more than 9 on, in case something told me to took location tokens off, but it didn't. But that is something to bear in mind. So now we are going to begin with the Way Watcher's turn, and we are going to explore, because I want to get through Grump's Sump as quick as possible. So I must remember to exhaust a non-nemesis enemy. So I'm going to explore with 2 die. So grab those 2 die. 2 white die in there. But we also have 2 enemies on us. 2 black die. And we are exploring. Let's see what we get. We get 2 claws, 1 success, and 1 shield. Okay, so we will go with, so that shield can stop that rat swarm attacker getting through, but we're still going to take 2 off the ghoul. So we are going to be putting 2 wounds on the Way Watcher, but we do get 1 success for Grump's Sump. We'll take these. Draw and resolve. I'll just put that to 1 to remind me. Draw and resolve 1 dungeon card. Flies of Nurgle. Fat black flies swarm in the air before you. As they land on your skin and clothes, a vile stench turns your stomach and makes your flesh crawl. You may become sickened to choose 1 hero. Each enemy engaged with that hero suffers 1 wound. So if I become sickened, whichever hero becomes sickened allows me to put 1 wound on their card. Let me just check what sickened is. During your action, apply -1. success. Before your rest action, discard this condition. Oh. Don't know. I think I will leave that. I think I'm going to leave that be. Okay, so I've drawn and resolved one dungeon card. I can now exhaust one non-nemesis enemy in the shadows. I will go with, let's go with the giant bat. Okay, so that is Orion's Hunt. Explore, draw and resolve one dungeon card and exhaust one non-nemesis enemy in the shadows. So that is the Waywatcher's first go. We move over to the Ironbreaker's first turn. And he's going to do a number of things, and the first thing is he's going to remove one wound. One wound for that. Then he's going to use his Healing Soul and recover 2 wounds. Then the only thing he can do is his Shield Wall to aid. Before this action, you may engage one enemy engaged with the target hero. Well, we've already got 3 enemies on us, so we can't take any more. But we are going to aid, which means 1 white die, but 3 black die. Let's see what we get. Not bad, not bad. We get 1 hit, which is, well, it can be either of them really, or either of any of those 3, because they all hit for 2. So it doesn't matter, we'll make it Grump. He's going to hit us for 2. That turns over. That's done. We do get a success and give it to the Waywatcher. And there shall go with the Exploration again, I think. And now target hero may ready 1 action. There you go. And then ready all of your actions. Right. So that is the Ironbreaker's turn. Yep. So we move over to the Waywatcher. I think the Waywatcher is going to try and explore again with 2 white die and 2 black die. I definitely want to get through this Grump's sump as quick as possible. So we get 1 hit. That will be the Ghoul, who hits us for 2 points. We have 2 successes and a blank. So the Waywatcher is going to take 2 hits, but is going to have 3 successes, 2 on the die and 1 token. So that's another, and I'm putting the wrong tokens on the location. So that is all in all 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. And going down the card, draw and resolve 1 dungeon card. Guarded Treasure. Shining valuables are littered throughout a nearby area, but foul creatures stand watch. You won't be able to grab any without them noticing. you may claim 2 gear cards. If you do, spawn 1 enemy. Now you can only hold 1 gear card in your first adventure, and the Waywatcher already has a gear card, so if I draw 2, then I've got to choose 1 out of all 3 that I have. But I do spawn an enemy, and I don't want to spawn an enemy. There's too many enemies out already, so I think I am going to give this a miss. Too many enemies, don't want no more. And you may exhaust 1 non-nemesis enemy in the shadows. Okay. So that is Orion's Hunt finished. We are moving on to the Ironbreaker. And I think the Ironbreaker will try and kill some of these things off with his attack. So we have his inexorable advance, which is 2 die, but we have 3 enemies on us. Let's see what we get. Okay. That was a shield. So we're going to get 2, 4 hits. -1 is 3 hits. So that's done. But we did get 1 hit. 1 hit. That's not going to do us much good. 1 hit. 1 hit. So what who are we going to put the 1 hit on? Shall we put it on the... We'll stick it on the ghoul. And that is it for the inexorable advance. There's no dungeon cards to draw, but it has been exhausted. And now it comes to the enemy phase, and I think, I'm sure that the Ironbreaker is going to be killed. He has 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 wounds. He only has 26 health. I don't think he's going to survive this one, but we are going to start with the Waywatcher. We'll start with the Rat Swarm. It's going to advance, it's already there, and it's going to inflict. So we'll stick another point of damage. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, the Waywatcher is dead. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. The Waywatcher, I think, might have been dead a little while ago, and I've miscounted. So I'm afraid the Waywatcher has died. Let me just double check. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. She only has 21 points of damage. The Waywatcher has died. Dearie me. Right, I'm not entirely sure what will happen with these enemies. Do they move over? Are they just discarded? I'm not sure. But the Rat Swarm has done its damage. So I'm going to move over to the Ironbreaker. And the Ironbreaker, we will go with the, I don't know, let's go with the Goblin Warrior. So he's going to inflict 2 points of damage. 1, 2, let me just double check. 15, 23, 24, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. The Ironbreaker has died. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Oh, well, there you go. They got right to the end. Their final last stand, I think they were overwhelmed with the enemy. Too many enemies. But they got quite far. They tried the best, but it wasn't good enough, unfortunately. So there you go, guys. That is Warhammer Quest, the adventure card game. Maybe if I had 4 players, I might have been better, but I tried it with 2. Got right near the end, but failed. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough, guys. I hope it taught you a few things and you've learnt a few things off it. Sorry about all the mistakes, as usual. But thanks to you guys for pointing everything out. I don't know what I am going to be playing next, but I hope you'll join me for whatever it is. And until then, I will catch you guys later.